The first thing that you don't have to do while you're pregnant is tell anyone, especially when it comes to work. So you actually only have to tell them 30 days before you're going to be out that you are pregnant. So if you're one of those lucky people who don't really show, you can wait as long as you want to, up until 30 days before you leave, to tell them that you are pregnant. I think I should get some Taco Bell. The second thing that you do not have to do while you are pregnant is go to all of your OB appointments. Now, I know, you want to make sure a baby is okay, and that is perfectly fine. This is my third pregnancy, and you got to realize these medical practitioners, these doctors, these MDs, they work for you. I recommend going to the appointments that are for important things. But sometimes if you feel your baby moving, you do not need to go to the checkup that's random where they just check the heartbeat. Your baby's moving. You're good. I would go to my first one just to verify the pregnancy. I will go to then the anatomy scan. That's at 20 weeks. So you can chill out for a good 4 months after you verify that you're pregnant if you have no complications, no bleeding. No, I'm not a medical expert. I'm just talking from experience. Well, they did for me. They did the anatomy scan and they drew my blood to check for any abnormalities and everything. They may even do that at your 8-week appointment, actually. That first one that you go to. So at either time, make sure you take your sugar test. They say to take that between 24 and 30 weeks. And you can also schedule additional appointments if you want to. You can call and say, I want to come in on this week. If it's outside of the regular scheduled appointments, you can do that. They work for you. It doesn't have to be that stressful as they make it. And you already know if the doctor isn't making it stressful, it's your family. So limit yourself to the stress. That's the second thing you do not have to do. You do not have to go through to all the scheduled appointments when they schedule them. And you can also add additional appointments if you want to. Now, the third thing that you do not have to do while you are pregnant, you do not have to wait for them to send out. You do not have to wait for them to send the registration over to the hospital telling them that you are going to have a baby and to plan the labor. You don't have to wait. You can ask them to do it as soon as you want them to, especially if you have a deductible. If you're younger and don't really understand how health insurance works, there is a percentage of your appointments that you have to pay for until you reach that deductible amount, to which all of those covered expenses will be 100% paid for through your insurance. Before then, you have to pay portions of your deductible, which is a percentage of each one of those services that you receive from your practitioner. Third thing you do not have to do is wait until a month before you're due to send your registration over to the hospital to discuss payment. Not everybody is rich, and we all know this. And even the rich are getting broker because inflation. So, again, they work for you. You get a lot more flexibility of what you can do. And the fourth most important thing that you do not have to do while you are pregnant is anything you don't want to do. You are growing a human being. And if your human being that you're growing is anything like anyone else in the world, you need all the focus, time, and nutrients you could possibly give them so they're not dumb as hell. You don't have to do anything else that you do not want to do while you were pregnant. Okay? Just relax. Go through the process. Enjoy the steps as much as possible, even though a lot of it is just hell. And then just anticipate when you're holding that slimy, warm baby in your hands and they're looking at you. And just think about all the times they just kicked you and made you have gas, just made your life hard while you were pregnant. It's all worth it. Focus on that moment. It will come.